Yeah, it's unlisted.
Huh?
It's unlisted.
One day, you'll tell the story of the summer that changed everything. A different city, new perspective, maybe even a different view. Odds are, it'll start with that flight you decided to take. This summer, Delta Airlines is flying its largest European network ever, with nearly 30 destinations, including Nice and French.
2 big pots.
Your next chapter is
Oh, a chug.
one flight. Book your own European journey with Delta at delta.com. At Plus LV, we're all about creating special moments. Moments that make you feel alive, where it's just you and the thrill of the spin. Plus LV is where excitement lives, where you'll always find your game, your perfect moment. In a real money online casino, Plus LV, your time to play. This episode is brought to you by Welch's Fruit Snacks. Back to school season can be tough on parents. But choosing a snack you and your kids can both get behind doesn't have to be. Stock up on Welch's Fruit Snacks, made with whole fruit, and now made with no artificial dyes. It's a snack kids already love, and one you can feel good about giving them. Go back to school with Welch's Fruit Snacks, now made with no artificial dyes.
Quiero cantarle una canción rozando tu labio, que no se pueda resistir a quererme besar. Hoy en la noche perfecta, vamos a recorrer tomando toda la ciudad. Arrímese no nuevo, no más en la intimidad. Dígame si tiene el amor, pero es el real. Hoy voy a conquistarla como nadie lo ha hecho. Y voy a enamorarla hasta poder tenerla dormida en mi pecho. Hoy voy a conquistarla, eso está más que hecho. Porque soy su esclavo, soy su mandadero, ya está su pendejo. Ay, ay, ¿qué tal y si nos subimos a la sierrita?
Homie, homie.
Encontramos un circuito y ahí despacito vamos en la onda así.
Bro, how did he hit me, bro?
There's one?
Yeah. Or no, there's two. There's two. That dude's trash. Is there a reboot near?
Oh.
This dude is also trash.
Let's get him. Bro, I kind of want to extract this right first.
Hurry up. Take the chug.
What are you gonna want? Oh.
Dude. You gonna slide back? Niggas.
He's right
Niggas.
here.
Niggas on me, niggas on me.
Cracked.
Yeah.
There's a gold fire spray.
Another nigga?
Two people.
I'm healing.
Uh-huh.
I'm healing.
Me too. There's like 4 people here.
Knock one.
Got him.
Nigga, it won't fucking build, bro. Fuck this game, nigga.
Knocked one.
Bro, you. Just heal, nigga.
I'm gonna jar.
Take back your space with STEM's portable flying insect fan trap. Set it down wherever flying insects go up. Let it get to work. Using UV light in the fan, it attracts and traps bugs 24/7, like houseflies, fruit flies, gnats, and mosquitoes. It's easy, pest free, and people and pet friendly can use it directly. Live life never bugs with STEM. Visit STEMforbugs.com to learn more.
Preference of that today. Another big thing that will definitely reduce performance and make things laggier. If you have a good PC and you want to VOD review and watch your games, I would keep it on. I keep it off just because it's pretty easy to get replays now from scrim games and stuff, so I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're trying to VOD review something that you can't get the scrim code from, then I would turn it on. I would definitely keep this off. This would not, this setting right here, do not turn that on. That would completely ruin your FPS. This is all game UI. I'm just going to give this a quick scroll through just because it's all preference at the end of the day. Alright, and if you guys miss anything, just feel free to pause the video. All this stuff is just useless right here. It's just guy rhyming. I don't use that. It's all my keyboard stuff. If you want it, feel free. I don't play keyboard though, so I would not recommend whatever this is here. It's my controls. If you're interested, just feel free to pause it. I wonder if anybody's actually ever used anything I've shown on keyboard. And this, long-awaited, as always, control. Settings. I'll go off, on. This is all like pretty normal stuff. You can play auto run if you're used to it. I'm not used to it, so I don't play it at all time. Always.
What?
Which razor's mine, nigga? I know you got 5 razors. I don't know which ones do you use, retard? Why do you need 5 right here?
I'll turn this down. Simple edit. Don't have simple edit on. Slide whole time. I've always kept it at this because I feel like sometimes accidentally sliding is kind of annoying. Quick weapon. I haven't. With this personally. Toggle off. Instant toggle. Off, button group both. I honestly not sure what this means. I've never changed it, so it should just be default. I have been messing with my sense this season recently. I actually have changed it. I think from my last video. Playing 2.1, 2.2, 41%, 41%. I think this season just like really big. Playing like a little bit of a slower sensitivity with just like how the shotguns are and how the SMGs are. Always 0% boost, 0%, 0 seconds, instant vision building on. I play 6% horizontal, 7% vertical, 0, 0, 0. 1x, this is just default. You guys can mess with this if you want, but I don't even, is there even a gun with a scope in the game? I don't think so, unless this is just like referencing ADS, but I don't think that does anything. It's like snipers and stuff, maybe in pubs or something, but look dampening time on 0. Look input curve linear as usual. 100% aim assist, 100% aim assist. Don't listen to any videos telling you to put it on 99% aim assist or 90 or anything like that. It's not good. You should just always have 100% aim assist on. There's no reason to ever change these settings. Dead zones, I did lower them a little bit. We're playing 6%, 6%. A little bit different from, I think, my last video, which would probably be 7%, 8%. I ended up getting a controller that has joysticks that don't get stick drift, so there's no point of playing a higher dead zone, just because it's the only reason to turn up your dead zone is because of stick drift. And tweak zone, I know this is like one of the newer settings of the controller. I think it's really bad. Personally, if it's something you like, feel free to try it. Feel free to mess with it and, you know, go through all that stuff. I personally think the setting is pretty useless in Fortnite competitive and just being on a top level controller, foot controller on, and 1%, and accelerator with stick on. This is just for vehicles, all preference at the end of the day. And for my binds, I'm just going to try and go through this pretty quick. And as I said previously, if you miss anything, just make sure to pause the video. I'll go back up one more time though, or slow down the video is another good way to do it, just so it's quick and I don't have to go through the same settings I've been posting for a while, because you guys by now should know what I build Netta with, but if not, just feel free to slow down the video and pause it. Alright, and yeah, that is the controller settings. That is the controller settings, chat. Thank you for watching, and yeah.
Take your money to the next level with high-yield cash from Robinhood Gold. Sign up now for just $5 a month.
Crazy. Chat, you do not see people do that every day. Oh, I saw that. That's unfortunate. I got messed up. Me and this teammate got some chemistry, I'm not gonna lie. He chopped it out, I bumped him. Oh, he stole my kill. Oh, this mad situation is a little bit of a problem here. Oh, my body went, bro. No way, this roll thing is so annoying. Can't even find my body, I got nothing. Ooh. Yo, Z free bar? pre-fires that, bro? Alright. I was acting like a bot for a second, but I didn't think he'd pre-fire that. Alright, let me just shit on these kids real quick. Air load. Tell me that guy has the ability to free fire. I don't know if I believe that. I have a feeling this guy's gonna die to zone. I don't know why. I got that weird feeling, but I probably should go for a clip on the last guy. Oh, he died to zone. Pretty unfortunate that we could not go for anything, but that's just the way it is in ranked nowadays. So those are all my Chapter 7 Season 3 settings. I've been using these settings throughout tournaments this season, and they've helped me stay consistent while competing against the best players in the world. If you're looking to improve your gameplay, I definitely recommend giving them a try and adjusting them to your playstyle. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Chapter 7 Season 3 tips and tricks, and I'll see you in the next one. Ever since I won FNCS with Cooper, I haven't had a real locked-in duo. It's been years of last-minute teammates, and in 2026, I'm done playing like that. Because today, I'm playing with Chim, a pro who's been around forever, with over $140,000 in earnings, and a second place in FNCS Grand Finals. So this isn't just some random. We're testing him out in the Duo Victory Cash Cup, where we need just top 1,000 to make finals. And in finals, you only get 3 games, and every win is $100 each. So if you want to see if Chimp is worthy of being my duo, drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Crash my eyes, kids. Come. Not the most fast, but... Kids are terrible. Wait. This guy's like...
What's up, boys? Welcome back to the React Channel. Today we have why only 6% of Fortnite players play on controllers. Now this video, I'm intrigued, so I think y'all will be intrigued because I kind of know why people don't play controllers, but let's see what brings up has to
70% of Fortnite players are on controller, and 94% of professional Fortnite players play keyboard and mouse.
That's
meaning
crazy.
Only 6% play controller. In this video, I interview one of the world's best controller players, Reed, to take a deep dive into why it's nearly impossible to go pro on the sticks, and I do some analysis on how bad controller truly is, what are the main issues and strengths of it, and of course, should controller players actually just switch to keyboard and mouse?
Yeah.
So how bad is controller for competitive Fortnite? From 2019 until now, I looked at the top 100 Fortnite players based in EU on power ranking and analysed which ones were controller players and took a bunch of stats. The highest placing controller player in the top 100 was in 2020, where there were 10 players in the top 100, and 3 of these were actually in the top 20. Unsurprisingly, this was also the year that had legacy aim assist and introduced
broken aim assist, bro. Y'all remember that?
Linear and exponential settings. And unsurprisingly, once these settings were nerfed in 2020, the amount of successful controller players immediately dropped off. In 2021, there were only 4 controller players in the top 100, with the highest rated player being Kiko in 42nd. You can see this trend continues all the way up until 2024, where Teeny was ranked 5th overall in the year, and that's kind of unsurprising because he's been Europe's best controller player for the last 4 years, but he is a true outlier. What's more interesting here is that there are way more controller players playing Fortnite than keyboard and mouse players. By looking at tournament data on Assyrian, it's possible to see what systems players played the tournament on. I took the most casual of casual tournaments, the K-pop Demon Hunters Cup,
casual
as
indeed.
this has absolutely no requirements. It's a solo cup, and it's a skin cup, so there's going to be a lot of casual players playing it. In Europe, 43.64% of players played on PC, 55.15% played console, and 1.23% played mobile. But this differs region to region. For example, in NA, only 29% of players played PC, whereas 64.04% played console, and 3.12% played mobile. By the way, what's crazy on this is in NA, there's over 9,000 players playing this tournament from a Switch 1 on probably less than 30 FPS, so these guys are the true grinders.
Wow, that is actually insane,
which input they're using, but the vast majority of those console players are going to be playing on controller, and there's
still going to be quite a lot of controller players also playing on PC. Now, since this is a tournament and there's way more competitive players playing, I'm sure the casual numbers are even more skewed towards controller. So just based on this and stats I've heard in the
Are we
past,
just
I
watching
think it's
noobs
reasonable
right
to
now?
estimate that around 70% of Fortnite players play controller.
Okay,
This is insane when you remember the fact that only around 6 players on average are within the top 100 every year. So given there's more players playing controller and way less pro players playing controller, this just shows that controller is definitely worse than keyboard and mouse for the top level of competitive. Now, I haven't played controller in a few years, so I sat down with Reed, who's been one of the best controller players in the world for the last 6 years, to ask him what is it that professional Fortnite players struggle with when they're playing controller at the highest level.
Just like literally fighting, like building and editing. Everything is just so awkward. Like, it's just so impossible. A keyboard, like, you can just edit, build, whatever, scroll, reset, all this so easy. A controller, the amount of, like, work that you have to put in on your fingers to, like, do a triple edit, like, you have to have one finger do 3 different things. Like, it's just so hard. Like, building and editing is literally just impossible on controller. Like, if you got the average person and told them to go do a triple edit, like, they would learn it, like, 100 times easier on keyboard than controller, like if they try to do a triple.
Really?
It's just, you just can't get, I mean, you're not going to be as fast as Peter Ball or something, full stop.
Oh yeah, like bro, like, even the best, you're never, like, I'll fight Peter in game and I'm just like Peter and Poyo or any of those guys, and it's just like, bro, it's like literally, it's like, what are we even doing here?
Now, this is just due to the actual design of the controller. The buttons and sticks are designed to be pressed by your thumbs, and then the index and middle fingers press the 2 buttons on top. This basically means that your pinky and ring fingers are pressing no buttons and are instead just used to
paddles, right?
So this really just means that out of your 10 fingers, you only have 4 that are useful for pressing binds. Now, in most controllers, there's only 4 buttons on top of the controller, and there's 4 build binds, a button for switch to build mode, edit, sprint, jump, crouch, switch weapons, and many more. So when you pile these all up, controller just isn't set up to be efficient with the amount of fingers that you have. Now, you can get paddles on the controller, or you can play claw, or you can do both.
They play paddles, right?
Be pressing multiple buttons with one finger and stretching your hand in awkward ways. Compare that to keyboard and mouse, where a lot of the binds just naturally sit where your fingers are, and you have way more options with buttons that are on the mouse, or buttons that are actually
that's
on the
great,
keyboard
bro.
itself.
Controller
On
actually
top of that,
suck.
Real fans know the real experts aren't on TV. They're in groups.
on controller, there's not really an ability to flick easily. The joystick is set up for controlled actions like tracking. It's extremely easy to track a target that's moving in one direction, since you just have to hold the stick in one spot, whereas this is way harder on mouse, because you have to think about the friction of your hand and actually moving the mouse at a consistent speed. The sticks are also worse for flicking, because it's just a max speed that you can move your crosshair at. Because it's basically impossible to play Fortnite with a higher sensitivity because of the small amount of movements your thumb are making, most pros already play on a relatively low sensitivity, so having a quick flick just isn't really that possible, because if you max out the stick to the full edge, you're just still not moving your crosshair that fast or accurately. This is a real issue after editing, because a lot of the times your crosshair is in a bad spot and you need to flick back to the other player. Ideally, you'd have your crosshair near the other player for good crosshair placement, but in reality, a lot of players end up with the crosshair nowhere near, and they just flick back to the player to hit the shot. With the amount that you can move the mouse, this is relatively easy, but on controller, this is incredibly difficult.
Like, if you have a keyboard or just like getting your box, they just tap spin around in a circle behind you, it's like it's literally just like, what are we even supposed to do? Like, it's just impossible. You just flick and hope you get lucky. Like, it's literally just like, it's not possible.
This is one of the most fundamental parts of box fighting in Fortnite, especially at a high level. If you compare any keyboard and mouse player to controller player trying to do
fighting
this,
keyboard and mouse clear is so hard, dude.
Nowhere comparable. But from all of my research, one of the biggest problems controller has is that it's just patch dependent. I can't do a video about controller and not talk about aim assist strength. Looking back at the top 100 EU players, it really is no surprise that after the big aim assist nerf in 2020, that the next few years were a real struggle for most controller players. I actually think this is what makes Miro's FNCS run in late Chapter 2 and early Chapter 3 so impressive. In 2021 and 2022, there were 0 controller players ranked in the top 20 on EU. However, on NA, Miro won 5 FNCS Grand Finals during this time. Still to this day, there has never been a controller player to win an FNCS on EU, and the closest they've come is Wolfies in Chapter 2 Season 1 Squad, second, and then again Wolfies in Chapter 2 Season 2's Solo Invitational, where he also placed second. But both of these were pre-aim assist nerfs, and he definitely used that to his advantage. On EU, the only Tier 1 controller player since these nerfs has been TD, who along with Chap in Chapter 5 placed second in FNCS twice. Miro and TD are basically the 2 exceptions to the rule, but there's a very clear fall-off of controller players after 2020 when aim assist was nerfed. Keyboard and mouse is very, very consistent. But if Epic Games decide to just buff aim assist at one point, controller will be better. If they decide to nerf it, controller will just be worse. But this isn't only just about aim assist. The actual meta makes a huge difference to how good controller is as well.
Like, for an example, like this meta specifically, like half zone, when you're sitting half zone and you're in on edge and people are jetpacking, or when you're on height with like an enforcer or like attack AR, like the aim assist on AR is It's like, well, for me, like the aim assist is really good. Like my AR aim is super, super good. Like I have better aim than any keyboard player.
Similar to tracking in a box, this is when a player is moving at a consistent speed.
yeah, tracking is
easier to track
nasty.
on controller,
You can
since
track.
the
I mean, you
joystick
track
has
them
to just stay in
perfectly.
one position, like I mentioned earlier. So with players using a wingsuit, because they travel at a relatively consistent speed, it's quite easy to track them when you're using a controller.
Yeah,
However, this is much
oh
more
my
difficult
gosh,
while using
boy.
a mouse. Controller
But
is
he's
also at an
beaming.
advantage when the game does not run well and it is instead laggy.
Yeah, so back in the day when lobbies used to be laggy and in end games, it was like a lot easier on controller because it's like no, you couldn't build anyway. So it was like if you make it to end game on controller, it's like yeah, it's cool. Like everyone's lagging around, no one's building too much, so you can just worry about shooting.
Since LAN's returned in 2022, the highest placing controller players have been Builds, who placed 24th in 2022, Miro, who won in 2023. TD, who placed 6th in 2024, and then Reet, who placed 13th in 2025. Now let's take a close look at 2023, which was controllers' most successful year, as it was won by Miro, which I already mentioned, and then Reet also placed 9th that year. The server performance this season was atrocious.
Oh my
The Global
gosh.
Championship was held in Chapter 4, Season 4,
Oh
and this
my
is by
gosh.
far the worst server performance of any international LAN, and maybe even any FNCS.
I think I remember this. I remember this, bro. You rubber band back.
Admittedly, the lag did make this incredibly difficult as they just started through the sky, but a lot of the way that they recovered their matches when things weren't going well was just to jump in other players' boxes, and this is just much easier on controller, in particular when you're in laggy
Like, look at that, dude.
I'm not trying
Holy
to discredit Miro's win by any chance. Him and Cooper had a great mid-game strategy, and they played it very, very well. I have a full video covering this already, but I'm just highlighting that how for controller players, if there's a good meta and the game is a little bit laggier, or if aim assist is buffed or nerfed a little bit, controller all of a sudden becomes significantly better. Controller is basically meta dependent. With there being so many controller players playing Fortnite,
Wait, is this
and so
meta
little
controller
successful pros,
good?
what is it that sets apart the best players like Teeny,
No,
Miro,
probably not because of the
Reet,
impulses,
from
right?
everyone else?
I think it's just like our brains. It's like the level of the way we understand the game. Like the reason why I was such a good fighter back then, it was never because like my mechanics, like yeah, my piece control is like good, whatever, all that stuff. But it's more just like fighting IQ. Like Teeny, you look at Teeny why he's dominating. Like the kid's just a genius. Like every game he plays perfect, but the game's perfect through the games. Like he has good aim. He has a goat on his team. But even if he wasn't playing with Shark, he'd still be dominating. Like it's just like our brains. Like same with Kurt. He's a really smart fighter. He understands the game well. Doesn't take much damage. Like and then that's why Kira and Karama do so good too. It's literally just our brains. Like we have like I'm serious. Like us five. I think if any of us had like keyboard mechanics, like we'd literally be up there with like the best in the world. Like Peter, those guys. I'm not even trolling.
I mean, bro, Reed switched.
Because
The keyboard, he was so good.
Possible for controller players to get mechanics as good as the top tier mouse players. You're just not ever going to be as fast as Peter. It's genuinely not possible. There's too many limitations of the controller. However, mechanics aren't everything in Fortnite. I did an entire video titled Fast Mechanics in Fortnite are overrated. And the entire point in that video was to show that the vast majority of things that controller players do have nothing to do with their speed. And instead, it's much more important to be smart in your fights. The fact that top pros succeed while
Bro, for
playing
Noxy was a
competitions
great
where their
example.
ping is 100 or more showcases that it's not all about just having fast mechanics. Now, yes, if you want to be the greatest player of all time, like a Peter Ball, you're going to need to have fast mechanics. But the second player on people's GOAT tier list is Queasy. And you know, Fordoxy also won FNCS Major 3 in 2025, and he doesn't have fast mechanics despite the memes. But similar to Queasy, they're not outstanding.
Yeah.
No,
their mechanics are pretty ass. They're just so good. Their aim's good. They're so smart.
Good enough to compete at the top level, and this also applies for the best controller players out there. And that's never going to be the strong point in their gameplay, so they have to make up for it in other areas. If you look at the two most successful controller players in EU right now, they are undoubtedly the two most creative players in the region. He has an entire strat named after him for planning and camping in other players' looting paths, and Cringe, who's currently ranked 18th overall
actually doing real good.
as of recording,
Cringe is going crazy.
notorious for finding heal-off strategies, the pickle chip glider rotates, storm strategies to use fish. He basically always comes up with something very interesting that's always ahead of the meta. Both of these players are having a huge amount of success, and very little of that has to do with their mechanics. However, both of their mechanics are good enough to hang at the top level.
True.
So does this mean that most of these top controller players would just be better if they switched to keyboard and mouse instead?
I mean, look at G Money. Like that guy switched to keyboard. Like he was like, no offense to him, he was just like not even good on controller. Like I mean, he was like a mechanic, but he was like nowhere near a pro. And then the guy switched to keyboard, and he's out here flying around. Like
I didn't know G Money was
one
controller.
of the best fighters in the region now. But if you're like willing to sacrifice being bad, like it's definitely like you'll definitely probably be better. Especially if you understand the game well. You're just like stuck on controller. Like yeah, I'd say it's probably worth it.
Now after this conversation, I looked into G Money's results to see what the actual differences was when he swapped keyboard and mouse. Now on controller, he made 5 FNCS Grand Finals. In those, he placed 36th, 47, 36, 17, and then 43rd. So, not fantastic. 17th was his best placement, but you could see even by coming 43rd ahead, it didn't look like he was improving that much on controller. However, once he switched to keyboard and mouse in September
doing really good, I think.
the 3 FNCSs he's played since, which were in 2025, he's placed 14th, 14th, and then 6th. Now,
That's
I
actually
know that he didn't
a
just
lot of
hard
improvement.
switch to keyboard and mouse. If you look through his YouTube channel, he's been playing keyboard for quite some time, so he's obviously been practicing while still maintaining
The amount
controller.
of G money is this big on
These
YouTube.
examples will show that if you're a high-level controller player, switching to keyboard and mouse might actually benefit you as long as you're willing to put in the time to practice. Specifically for PC,
It's all a
if you're
time
on
thing, I'm not
console,
gonna lie.
stick with controller. The aim assist is too good, and the input lag is too bad to play keyboard and mouse.
However, the main reason that most players don't switch is because they've probably never played another shooter game on keyboard and mouse, and they've just been playing controller for years and years, even before Fortnite.
If you
It will
never
be
played
bad for a
keyboard in
while when you're
general,
trying to
that's
learn a new
hard,
input, but there's no guarantee that you'll actually be better. Looking at the best controller players in the world, their mechanics are good enough to compete with all the keyboard and mouse players, but
Tengo mi propio mini taller, sin polvo y sin llenar el garaje de humo. Lo encontré en AliExpress, con hasta un 70% de...
Shopping online. Alright boys, we're going to be spectating one of the fastest Fortnite controller players on the game, Sarah. Now let me just tell you, this dude is moving. So I hit him up on Twitter, asked if I could spectate him, and we got both POVs. He's recording his too, so this should be good. Go check out his links, I'll leave them in the description. He streams on TikTok, Twitch, makes YouTube videos, all of it. So I'm gonna shut up now, let's go. Tilted Towers, the most beautiful map. I think this is him right here too, right? Is that him? Oh, this is him. Alright, there we go. It's already got 4, bro. We almost got a full lobby here too. 35 people, so this should be good. And this is the map where we spectated him. Alright, bet. See you later. Oh, in that one video where I found him, so. Oh. He's getting in. Yep, you're dead.
You know, I love third partying people back because then this feels amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my. No. That had to be like a pretty big pump, though, right?
I said that, bust down early avalanche.
Like, it almost makes it look like he's not on control. Like, that's how smooth he moves, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, he's up to 8 with 31 left. Like, this might be a 30 ball. My God. Thought he was gonna die to him. Dude. Nice. There you go. I mean, these guys have made 1,000,000 boxes. Like, dude. This guy doesn't know where to go. Unlucky. Yeah.
I had that first kid lost. He was so lost.
How many left? 19.
Buddy, don't step foot in East London or I'll put these mittens on you real quick.
East London? Hop on 2K though.
Who you playing with?
I'm not playing. I'm not playing with anyone.
Did somebody say 2K?
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh.
we on 2K Crody? Or you gonna stay on Fortnite with these Gerberts?
Invite me. Invite me to 2K. Oh my gosh. This game is ass.
I bet let me finish these Oreos and milk,
For surely.
and I'll invite you.
Bet.
Left. Alright. This guy's running for his life.
Did you just crack her knuckles?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, relax. Yep, you're dead, dude.
What am I doing right now?
This makes it look too easy.
Brody.
Which honestly, it might just be for him. I mean, he's just, yeah, he's in flow state. He's doing 360s
Are
with his
you a
grappler now.
Democrat or
Yeah,
a
good luck.
Republican?
Yeah, good luck.
Probably like a Republican.
Good luck. What the? I was about to say, that's going to be the player he dies to.
That was a great idea, bro.
All right, top 10 basically. He's got 18. I mean, if there was a bunch of people with reboots left,
Trump
he actually
or
could get
Biden?
30, which is crazy.
Bro, Trump.
Okay. 19.
Trump or Obama?
Trump.
Probably not the best box to go into, my guy. Oh my god. Bro, relax. Just running in. Oh, wait. Hold on.
What the hell is this?
It's all good.
Trump
Oh,
or
he's got,
Abraham
yeah,
Lincoln?
vending machine. He's actually just chilling.
Probably Abraham Lincoln.
See ya? That's an insane shot. I mean, almost
Founding
dropping a 30
father.
and so
Actually, not
regular these
even,
days
but like
is-
he's nice.
That's pretty wild. It's got 21. 21.
Actually, I'm not sure to be honest.
Oh my god. No, dude. We get it. You got impulses and grapplers. Yeah, that didn't work. I just realized, yeah, he's got a mythic. Is that the OXR?
Ooh,
I
nigga.
think it is.
This game's
Mythic
nice.
OXR.
Abraham
Yup.
is a Democrat. I always knew you were a Democrat. Being it in brother. Welcome to the family.
Yo. It was different times back then, though.
Dink. Shot one bullet. Hey, you're dead, bro. Let's give it up.
If you were in today's day and age, you probably would have been Republican.
He's like moving so fast, the spectator mode isn't even like keeping up. Like it was like still looking the other direction as he's shooting him. I don't know. That was
This
weird.
is for surely a Republican skin, though.
Don't get beamed. I mean, like, which direction do you even look? Like, I don't think you even know. I think you just gotta like guess. Oh my god. I don't know what you're supposed to do. How do you fight this? I don't know. Especially off the impulse effect. Not really. Yeah. Don't let it out, bro. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No. Look at him just running and jumping.
Can you give me the skin with the biggest bunda in the item shop, bro?
The biggest bunda?
I was about to say. Yeah, you might want to build. That gun does
Who has the biggest bunda?
Okay, or just sit in the top of a tree. I guess that works too. And reboot just ended, so you know. He has 25, bro. Oh yeah, you're dead. Yeah.
What? How did I get him?
Yep.
He started emoting. Yeah, I would give up too.
1v1, last dude. Actually, just camping in a house.
Is that Lil Becca?
Oh, I just realized he's only got 3 builds. 3 builds. Picked up the combat just to... Nice.
This skin's low-key tough on the left.
in Fortnite.
27, he actually
Yeah.
almost did a 30.
I dropped 41 in squads, but like in solos, I only dropped like 33 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I barely dropped 30s in solos because people like die fast.
No, I know.
I had like 5 other spectators though.
Oh no, they were watching. For sure.
Look at this dude.
Oh wow, dude. Oh, you're really good, man. Nice. Here you go, Cobra Kai. I gave him his one and only kill for the game. Just give me damage for this one game. No, and we didn't even get it. Alright, he's gonna be locked. So he got 3 kills. He seemed pretty
There's
primed
no
up in
way,
the
bro.
last one,
I
so
haven't
I
heard
would
about
imagine.
bro since before quarantine. Why is he in Fortnite?
I don't even know.
SMG? What? How's that guy alive?
That kid was supposed to pass away.
And how is he alive? I don't understand that either. Oh no. It's all good. See, you don't even get clips anymore. Like, you don't even get bad clips because you don't die from it. Because he would have been dead. He smacked the ground. All right. Always puts like a sideways stare like that. Somebody's camping in
Face
here for
right,
sure.
droopy
Yeah.
eyes.
And you got Pokeball. You act like you didn't see him. You're
Bruh.
dead. Also, let me know if you guys like the 2 POVs. I might start doing that with people who I spectate. Like, obviously, if I hit them up for a spectating video, I think it might be a good little addition. Hold on. 360. That guy, holy. Oh, don't push his box, bro. Oh, really? Oh, you're smart, man. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There's not much.
100 points.
He has 1 build, no shotgun ammo, and that guy is running for his life. I mean, this guy is just trying to run away. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I still can't believe it, bro. 27 is wild. He said that he's dropped, what, 33, I think, in solos? 40-something in squads? I mean, squads make sense, but solos is wild. Because a lot of times, like nowadays, there's not even, you know, I think the max is 40, but you don't get 40 people in your game, usually. It's like, on average, probably like 35. And sometimes not even close to that. Sometimes the games start with 25. This guy's actually
My
trying to come
girl
up on him?
trippin', what's her advice? Can she spider boy?
Nope,
How's
actually,
she tripping?
someone else is there. You're dead. Yeah. I mean, the people that he fights just die so fast. I feel like that's how he's able to get like so much high kills because like he doesn't take very long to finish fights. I mean, he's just in there and they're dead instantly. It's pretty crazy to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my. And just not much you can do, bro. What? He's like
She don't
instantly
feel
looked
love,
at that
can
guy.
she
These
spider
people
boy?
love just shooting across the map. Like, look at this guy. Is that TSM mid?
Damn, bro.
No,
It's
man,
good.
get out of the one by one, dude. Jeech. I mean, all these guys just super boxed up. Yep. That guy's dead, yep. Main combat SMG. Typical. Oh, no, that was the guy that killed him.
Damn bro, it's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Don't even matter, bro. It's good.
This is a light 16 already. 6 left. Oh my god, he's got the hammer. He actually got the mythic hammer thing. Wait, that's kind of crazy. I haven't seen that in forever. Like years. I low-key forgot that was even in the game. I mean, I think reload you can get almost every gun, right? They're like pretty rare, but pretty sure you can get almost every gun. Oh my god, wait. Someone's here. He's not gonna edit out though. Promise you that, yep. You're dead. Everyone's just camping now. They know. They saw his name in the kill feed and now they're just not showing themselves. Everyone's in buildings or something. Like there's 3 other people. You know what? Let's take a look. Yeah, he's scared for his life. He's already killed this guy twice, I think. Interesting. Now they're both about to die. But look. No. I mean, these would die too. It's good though. I mean, yeah, he's gone, bro. Good luck finding him. He's already in the house looting up. That dude still thought he was in his old box. Nah, my guy got out of there. There it is. There's the siphon, yeah. I knew what to do. Hold on. Hold on. That guy's got pizza. Where is he going? Is it not a 10 tick? It's literally a 10 tick, bro. We're going into the storm, alright? And a 1v1.
A rotting back tooth watching you buy a Miri.
Don't think he's gonna have an issue here, yeah, no.
Oh my, give me that.
Slimy De 43. That's his name. I mean, what a masterpiece, bro.
Follow industry news, stay informed, and stand out at work with LinkedIn. Get the app today.
I have very little time before everyone comes over for game day, so I am definitely ordering some last-minute groceries on Uber.
Settings, you guys can load in my own one map. Code is on the screen. If you're also looking to get more FPS and lower the
What does your rotting back tooth think when it watches you drop 1,000 on Burberry jacket?
Bro, what are you talking about? Your rotting back tooth. What does it think on you spending 1,000 on a Burberry jacket? Hold up.
Cool. I need to use the bathroom. I need to use it. For real?
Arvin? Arvin? Where are you? Arvin? Where are you, Arvin? Arvinus? Arvinus? King Queso? King Cheese? King Cheese Biter? King Cheese Biter boy? Where are you? Arvinus? Arvin? Arvinus? Where are you at, bro? Arvinus? Where are you, bro? Bro, your back tooth gotta be sick. Imagine sitting back there in constant pain while you watch this dude drop a band on a Burberry jacket.
Hey guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm currently working on 2 collaborative projects with my good friend Nexpo, aka Ryan. Together we made this channel called Nick and Ryan, where we travel to some of the most haunted locations in the United States to try and see if we can go from being skeptics to believers, which we're already 3 episodes into. Okay, so my take on that is, I don't fuck with it. Like, you don't fuck with it? Like, real? For me right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I go back and forth. I see some shit, I go, oh my god, when I get rid of this crazy. My thing is this.
Your back tooth watched you spend $1,000 in Burberry, saw the card approve, smiled for half a second, then realized it still gotta rotten off. Your back tooth probably gets excited every time you pull your wallet out, then watches you buy designer instead of booking a dentist appointment. That back tooth has seen Amiri, Burberry, and designer cologne before it's ever seen a dentist. That's actually insane. Your back tooth sitting there thinking, this dude got luxury fashion money but I'm still fighting for my life back here. Imagine being your back tooth. Every paycheck you think you're finally getting fixed, then bro comes home with another shopping bag. Your back tooth has been in the 4th quarter for months, but Burberry somehow keeps making the starting lineup. Yo bro, join the party.
But bro.
Bro, your back tooth, bro.
What are you talking about?
Bro, your back tooth.
What are you talking about, yo?
Bro, your back tooth, bro. Like, bro, you're wearing Burberry, bro. Your back tooth is chilling there.
Yo.
Bro, look what I'm about to send you, alright?
Alright.
What am I hearing?
What?
2K, bro. Hop on 2K, bro.
Alright.
Are you on 2K right now?
Yeah, I'm on Fortnite right now, but I'll hop on right now.
Bro, why are you on Fortnite? Are you in another game?
I'm just in creative. Yeah.
Hold on, okay, bro.
Alright, bet. Good? No, it's good. Invite me. Yeah, but you can invite me. Alright.
Bro, let's go. I got 500 BC, bro. Remember when you got like half of BC?
That was last year in 2K, I think. Or the year before. I got 250,000. I don't know.
Bro, when is your school start?
Good.
When is your school start?
Hold on. Nigga! Bro, 45 to the dome? I'm going to the Air Force, yeah.
You going to the airport?
The Air Force.
You're not going to college?
Didn't I already tell you this? Yeah, bro, yes I did. That is the reason why you told me it would have been tough because you're also applying at the airport.
No, you said that. You never told me which one to do. You were like,
You kept, there's a...
college? I was like, are you going to college? You were like, I'm keeping my options open. That's really what you told me.
I don't remember saying that.
Wait, so you're not going to UC, what is it called, right? UC, socially dead? UCSD?
Yeah.
You're not?
No.
You're going to go straight to the Air Force?
Mm-hmm.
Like boot camp?
Yes.